CDL Manual Study, Section 1.1. In this video, I will cover Commercial Driver's License Test, Knowledge Test, Skills Test, and Figure 1.2. 1.1 Commercial Driver's License Test. 1.1.1 Knowledge Test. You will have to take one or more knowledge tests depending on what class of license and what endorsements you need. The CDL knowledge tests include the General Knowledge Test taken by all applicants, the Passenger Transport Test taken by all bus driver applicants, the Air Brakes Test, which you must take if your vehicle has air brakes, including air over hydraulic brakes, the Combination Vehicle Test, which is required if you want to drive combination vehicles, the Hazardous Materials Test, required if you want to haul hazardous materials as defined in 49 CFR 383.5. In order to obtain this endorsement, you are also required to pass a Transportation Security Administration TSA background check. The Tank Vehicle Test, required if you want to haul any liquid or gaseous materials in a tank or tanks having an individual rated capacity of more than 119 gallons and an aggregate rated capacity of 1,000 gallons or more, that is, either permanently or temporarily attached to the vehicle or chassis. The Doubles Triples Test, required if you want to pull double or triple trailers. The School Bus Test, required if you want to drive a school bus. 1.1.2 Skills Test. If you want to pass the required knowledge test, you can take the CDL Skills Test. There are three types of general skills that will be tested. 1. Vehicle inspection. 2. Basic vehicle control. And 3. On-road driving. You must take these tests in the type of vehicle for which you wish to be licensed. Any vehicle that has components marked or labeled cannot be used for the vehicle inspection test. Vehicle inspection. You will be tested to see if you know whether your vehicle is safe to drive. You will be asked to do a vehicle inspection of your vehicle and explain to the examiner what you would inspect and why. Basic vehicle control. You will be tested on your skill to control the vehicle. You will be asked to move your vehicle forward, backward, and turn it within a defined area. These areas may be marked with traffic lanes, cones, barriers, or something similar. The examiner will tell you how each control test is to be done. On-road test. You will be tested on your skill to safely drive your vehicle in a variety of traffic situations. The situations may include left and right turns, intersections, railroad crossings, curves, up and down grades, single and multi-lane roads, streets, or highways. The examiner will tell you where to drive. Figure 1.2 details which sections of your manual you should study for each particular class of license and for each endorsement. Figure 1.2. What sections should you study? We have a chart here, and on the left you can see license type and endorsement. So we will start with the license class, or the license type. So we have a class A, B, and C. So here we see the top is license class C, underneath that is license class B, and underneath that is license class A. So I believe license class A is the best, followed by license class B and then license class C. So underneath this X we see the sections to study. So for say a Class A license, you would study Section 1, 2, 3, and if your vehicle had air brakes, you'd study 5, and also Section 6 and Section 11, Section 12, and Section 13. If you had a class, or if you want a Class B license, you're required to study Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, Section 5 if you have air brakes, and then Section 11, 12, and 13. And then the same would be the same for Class C. And then above the license type here, we have the endorsement. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 license endorsement types, starting with school bus, then passenger, tank vehicle, double, triple, and hazardous materials. And you could also classify Section 5 as a type of endorsement. So if you study this chart, it will tell you for what type of endorsement, what sections that you need to study. This concludes Section 1.1, Commercial Driver License Test. Next, we will be covering Section 1.2, Medical Documentation Requirements. Well, this video is coming to an end, but if you liked this video, would you please give it a thumbs up, and maybe you could share it with your friends and family on social media. Maybe there is something in this video that can help them. I really value your comments and questions, so please keep them coming. It really brightens up my day when I see your comment notifications in my inbox. And if you're not already a subscriber to my channel, would you please consider subscribing to it? Please make sure that notifications are enabled so that you can be updated on my newest video releases in a timely fashion. From time to time, if you would be so kind, would you please consider supporting one or more of my sponsors? If you see a product or service that you would be interested in learning more about, please stay tuned for my video recommendations.